high school at the age of 15 and started college right at the age of 15. I got into all kinds of stuff. Things that I thought were going to make me happy, things that I thought were going to give me a good time, smoking pot, drinking. I joined a fraternity. I was a young boy among men. And I had experienced so much by the time I was 19 that most people do by the time they reach the age of 50. I had to grow up really, really fast. I had an apartment here on my own when I came here at the age of 13. I lived by myself. My mother lived here for a few months, and then I was on my own at that age. I cooked for myself, I cleaned for myself. I did all things for myself. And I remember many nights I would go to bed crying on my pillow saying, I was scared. I would hear these noises outside at the age of 13. And that's what drove me to want to have more in life. I always knew there had to be something more. Yet in the back of my mind, because I was so turned off by what I had seen as a child growing up, I never considered even anything to do with religion. So I went the other direction. I ran from God, and as I had said, success became my driving force in life. So I wanted to do everything possible there was to make sure I was as successful as I could be, as rich as I could be, and as quickly as I could achieve it. And I met my future wife at the ripe age of 17. And that was by God's divine design, because I had by law, I wasn't even supposed to be where I was. We happened to meet in a nightclub. And me being 17 years old, it wasn't even lawful for me to be there, but I always looked older for my age. Therefore, I would go to bars with my friends, and the ones that were much older than me, they would get carded, but they would never card me because I had a full beard at the age of 17. So it was that night, that fateful night, one night in that nightclub, that my eyes looked across the room and I saw this beautiful, beautiful woman. Something inside me compelled me to go and ask her to dance. I asked her to dance that night, and we have been dancing for the last 35 years. Some people talk about love at first sight, but I know that was love at first sight because I knew in the back of my mind at that moment that she was going to be my wife. God knew what He was doing the day that He put us in contact with each other. Because my life would not be what it is today if it was not for that moment of me laying my eyes on my wife and asking her to dance, and for her to accept my invitation.